episode 90.
Yes.
Hi.
I'm here with Nelson and Gio.
Fuck, man.
I'm the crocodile Jay-Z wants to feed George Zimmerman to.
And today we're going to be doing a little movie called Doomsday.
This is going to be a weird one.
Starring Rana Mitri, Bob Hoskins, Alexander Siddig, and of course Malcolm McDowell.
It'll be fun.
A futuristic action thriller where a team of people work to prevent a disaster threatening the future of the human race.
Well,
It is a combination of, well...
Lots of things.
It's a combination of...
there's a hot dog victim.
Yep. But it's a combination of Escape from New York, Mad Max, Resident Evil, 28 Days Later, and Excalibur.
It's mainly
Also,
Mad Max.
Our main character.
The hot dog victim.
Our main character, that would be Miss Eden St. Clair.
That's a hot dog victim.
No, hot dog victim is not our main character, but and Eden St. Clair is played
This
by
Afro girl.
Rona Mitra.
Bathtub blonde.
And you know who Rona Mitra plays? You know who Rona Mitra is? She famously played Kira in Beowulf.
And she was also in Underworld.
Oh my god. She was Kira in Beowulf. Mm-hmm. So,
wonderful.
I know this is going to be a good movie.
From what I've seen of this, I enjoy this.
Oh, I haven't seen this, but I
haven't seen this all the way through.
It's a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it's fun. So,
I've seen like 70% of this movie, maybe 65.
So there's only one thing to do. Let's watch this shit.
This is the end of the world!
It was an epidemic unlike any other. Within days, millions were infected. Within weeks, they were forced together.
Containment is our absolute priority. Blockade all bridges, streets, and rail links.
And then left to die. But 25 years after the outbreak...
It's the virus. It's back.
Containment has failed.
What the hell are we going to do? What we're about to show you is highly confidential.
Survivors?
Inside the hot zone. And if there are survivors, there must be a cure.
You're going out there. If there's such a thing as hell on Earth, that's it.
I know what we're looking for. If it's there, I'll find it. Take us in.
Now.
Once you're over that wall, there's no system, no rules, no backup.
To find a cure...
We're against the clock on this one.
They must return to the world they left behind.
How the hell are we supposed to find anything in this mess?
I'll know when I see it.
This is our city! We're gonna catch them, cook them, and eat them!
From Rogue Pictures.
How dare they send you here? They started this fire. They can burn in it.
And the director of The Descent.
Sure it's dangerous.
She is.
This spring.
We're losing our city.
It's pretty grim, and it's gonna get a whole lot worse.
A new dark age.
Have you found the cure?
Abandon any such hope.
No.
Will dawn.
Nice color. I'll take it. Hold on.
Too close.
You think?
Rough ride.
Rough enough.
I'm gonna light my head on fire and start headbutting everything.
Oh god.
This movie is amazing. It is so goddamn stupid.
My brain is dead.
But so beautiful in its stupidity.
It doesn't know what it wants to be, so it's amazing in that indecision.
It doesn't know what it wants to be, but instead of being nothing, it decides to just be everything.
Alfred got eaten alive. Oh my god.
Hey, if you're hungry, have a piece of your friend.
So we begin with this talk about something with Nate with
virus in Dublin.
Yeah, well,
And
no.
London got infected,
in
and
Scotland.
Scotland
Yeah,
got infected
whatever.
because they're a bunch of dirty.
It's something about natural selection, and every so often a plague will something will happen to decrease the population. Yada yada yada.
Horrible things happen.
When the dead cells die, we present the cure.
And this happened in 2008.
That's the end.
In 2008, a plague ravages Scotland. And
Ravages Scotland, like it really ravages. Like fuck, man.
And
Fuck
basic-
Scotland in the ass.
So they build a giant wall.
Like Trump wanted, but he fucking can't do it. But Scotland people did it.
Build a wall around it.
Legit.
The authorities started opening fire on like civilians.
And so the civilians just tackled the authorities and
Start
beat
beating
them to death.
them. At
This
you.
little girl caught a piece of shrapnel in the eye.
The plague makes you... It's called the Reaper virus. Makes you look kind
That's what it was called?
Apparently.
Wow.
Makes you look like a fucking toad, and I don't know.
Well, it makes you look... It's the effect. It's the effects of the Black Plague. The boil, the pustules, and the...
Except you go gibbering fucking mad.
No, not really. Actually,
No, they just...
And like kill people.
That's just because he was really goddamn pissed at the Prime Minister.
Like he was done. Like he was done. Like
That was one guy. There wasn't. They were just usually on the floor dying. They
What
were.
about the ones with like the boils on their face that
Yeah,
were like
them- but
fucking
them-
going around like
no,
shooting
well,
and
them-
stabbing,
that's
killing
what I'm
people?
They weren't.
No, they weren't. No, those were like the Raiders, dude. There was
Dude,
all the
the
infected
one-
people did not.
The
do
one
anything.
we saw in the crowd scene in Scotland with boils on his face, he had his hands up. It's like, no, don't shoot, and then they shot him.
Oh, well.
That's the thing.
Well, zero tolerance, fucking Zingaya.
I mean, I agree, but still.
Zingaya.
So only one little girl after she got shrapnel in her eye is escorted out and becomes Eden St. Clair.
She
and
becomes the main character.
Because they
she becomes
Pliskin.
yeah, Femme Pliskin.
Femme
It's
Pliskin.
great. And then we have the exact graphic from Escape from New York showing the walls and gun placements around Scotland.
Fucking the year is 2035.
Yes. And there's a drug raid on a British on a
No,
slum in
not
England.
drug raid, not drug raid. A fucking trafficking, human trafficking.
But well, it said routine drug raid is what they were doing. They just found the human trafficking.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
They go in with like gas masks,
they're
harassing everybody.
Well, England was they contained the infection for now, but in England, people crammed into the same place.
Got infected.
Homeless people. Eventually, the infection. It's a breeding ground for disease, and the Reaper virus is back now.
Yeah.
Which they stumble across a room full of infected, which is actually very, very goddamn scary.
I can cut this down to shit goes bad.
Really bad in Scotland.
This is why I
London.
think that in this world they should give their incendiary grenades to their police officers.
Oh yeah.
Just on the off chance of open the door. Oh, it's a room full of infected. Burn it! Lit, motherfucker! Close the door.
Let's get lit, and then fucking yo.
This room is now an oven.
So after the raid and after the girl after Femme Pliskin, fucking kills her fucking
Femme
boss.
Pliskin, who has an eye, a fake eye because her eye was gouged out before.
Yes.
That she controls through a watch that can look around and she can see what the eye sees on her watch
and record literally everything she sees.
And when she doesn't have this in, she wears an eye patch and looks badass.
Yeah.
It's just
she doesn't use it very often.
But she does use it for the main crux of the film.
Yeah, it's important, but like she doesn't use it
just to close it. Just
yeah,
to hold
she doesn't use it for like 70% of the movie.
Well, just to hold it in place because like she thought she was gonna lose it, but fucking then she loses her iPad.
No, but like in situations where like she could have probably used it, she doesn't use it.
Yeah, but anyways, so fucking.
I just keep it always like if I had that, I'd have like a place I could put it so it looks behind me. So I, it's like da 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 da. Bang over my.
No, at that point you literally just pull it out and look behind you,
or put it like back to the back of your head. Or something.
I'm just imagining now how just having three of her just sharing the eye like in Hercules.
like the Sisters of Fate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
god.
It's gonna be big.
Give me the eye.
So
the string won't cut.
Okay,
yeah.
So.
Okay, sorry.
Fucking after the whole raid, where she killed her boss and everything,
we meet Bob Hoskins.
Fucking Mario comes out of nowhere. He's like, "Listen, kid,
Mama Luigi
gave me this."
He comes out and he's like, he pulls out his cigarette, he gives her a cigarette. He goes, Mama Luigi.
But he's also like, hey, why don't you start buying your own cigarettes? You have any idea how much these things cost?
Sorry.
You're all piss and vinegar.
Yeah, piss and vinegar. Mama Luigi.
Mama Luigi.
So anyway,
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
So they're just talking.
Fuck you, Luigi.
Fuck you, Luigi. So they're just talking, chit chat. And she's like, I miss my mom, even though I don't know her face.
And he goes, monkey.
That's Dennis Hopper.
Pretty much.
No, I don't give a fuck.
He's in another movie.
Oh God.
He was in The Crow.
Yeah, but he's King Goomba.
Oh my God.
He is King Koopa.
Anyway, so then the Prime Minister's like, yo, fucking shit's going down.
Prime Minister Hatcher, by the way.
Hatcher, yeah, that's a cool name.
Political commentary.
And then we got this We got this MI5 dude who's basic. If you've seen Kingsman, he's basically Merlin from that. Yeah. He is constant monotone.
Yeah.
It's hard to and just. Okay, so it's like, so a virus is breaking out again. Well, that's not good. Obviously, it's not good, Prime Minister. Let me finish talking. What we got to do
is obviously a mean fucker.
What we got to do is we got to send one agent and a team of kill fodder behind the wall of Scotland to find a cure, and that's it's basically.
If they don't come back, fuck it.
It's like she has 48 hours. Basically, if you see Escape from New York, yeah, it's that. We're doing Escape from New York.
It's Escape from New York right now.
So they send her out. They send.
So here
I forget her name. So I know right. Her name's Eden St. Clair. No, but I want to call her Jill Valentine.
We're gonna call it Femme Pliskin.
Right, Femme Pliskin. So Femme Pliskin goes to the Scottish base. The base around Scotland.
So there's black dude, engineer
girl,
dude,
tank girl.
Engineer dude and engineer girl,
tank girl,
doctor dude,
doctor dude, and
irrelevant dudes.
Dude that survives all the way in the end. Yeah. Anyways,
so they're going in a pair of what I call
the one that survives.
They're going in a pair of battle tanks.
Oh, dude, they look like set up. They were like strapped.
You know, they got their fucking good paintball armor on.
Yeah, they got their shiny paintball armor ready to go.
They have their future guns with two fucking flashlights on them.
4 LED fucking stuck onto the side.
Yep.
Ready to breathe.
I love movies from 2008 with their future guns, like because they believed that they had like maximized what firepower could be. So the only other thing they could do is just stick more shit on it.
We still use
bells and whistles, as the Punisher would say.
Oh God!
The Punisher just wants a trigger, ammo, and a barrel.
That's it.
There's more necessary to make a gun work.
Okay, no.
So after
firing pins, fuck that shit. Slides, go to hell.
So after they fucking
a magazine to hold the ammo, fuck that.
Suck my dick.
He just throws bullets at people. No, but we're not talking about the Punisher.
No. We're talking about this shit movie.
But no, these guns might as well have like silly string cans.
So they drive along through. Through Scotland. They find a girl. Who's alive.
Twitched out.
Oh, by the way, why they decided to send people into Scotland is because the satellites they have watching Scotland saw people in Scotland.
Yeah.
So they assumed they must have a cure, so they went in.
Yeah. And guess what? No, they don't.
They find her and
they kinda do.
They find her. They bring her on board.
But
and then they get attacked.
They get raided by raiders.
By the fiends.
Yeah.
From Fallout.
The tank, the ACP is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They get fucking wrecked though.
Because they're dumb fucks and are outside their tanks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so
and their armor does not protect them fuck all from spiked bats and knives.
And bow and arrows to the fucking throat.
Yeah, crossbows.
Yeah, right through the face.
Yeah,
seriously.
That's how Engineer Chick takes it.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Tank Girl ends up getting like
through the windshield of the tank.
Yeah.
And this dude was pretty good. But this
that was a chick.
It was a dude, actually.
Tank Girl.
I thought it was a chick. I assumed
No, the dude that shot her.
Oh no, she ended up dying in the crash, Tank Girl.
Yeah. No, she died by the
throat. I thought the
and
crossbow one was a chick.
No, I think it was a dude.
I mean, I
think whatever. Guy got the crossbow to the face, and Tank Girl died from the crash.
And not to mention, Not to mention, it was kind of like my favorite part where an engineer dude fucking got like a crossbow to like to the throat and shit. Where he got to.
He should have set up more sentry guns.
Which after that,
we also see about sentry guns. Sentry guns. We get to see a sentry gun make a rabbit explode.
That's true, yeah. But after engineer dude gets fucking crossbow to the throat, he fucking drops a grenade and it just rolls to the fucking survival chicks right between her legs. She's like, oh fuck, and just blows outside of a fucking window just like a zombie through a door. Oh god.
We forgot to mention that they stopped the ACP and got out.
Yes.
Literally because they were surrounded by cows.
Yes!
That too. When they fucking went through the fucking raid, they stopped because of cows.
I forgot about the cows.
It was an infestation of cows.
They had to stop.
It's amazing.
There were so many cows in front of them.
It's amazing that these raiders have resorted to cannibalism when there are thousands of cows.
There's fucking billions.
Like a ridiculous amount of cows.
There's beef everywhere, dude.
Fucking cattle galore. I'm pretty sure the cattle would make them sick, though.
No.
I feel like it would.
Oh, they're just little dumb fucking idiots that don't fucking are lazy idiots.
Can you imagine how sick those cows must be, though? Like how fucking irradiated.
No,
there's no radiation.
No, it's no radiation. And plus, they said.
So why the fuck are they eating them?
They said also
because they're stupid.
And they also said the infection does not affect animals too, which is the dumbest thing I've heard too. Like why?
Well, there's such thing as like species-specific diseases.
No, but the infection, like the virus, did not affect animals for some reason. Really?
Yeah, there's specific diseases that just.
I mean, this is
no. In the movie, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. No, really? But in real life.
They're in real life are so it makes sense. And help. This isn't a real. This is actually a fair example, but both the Rage virus and 28 Days Later and the Romero zombie plague only affect humans.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, there's that one crow that turns Frank.
Well, no, 28 Days Later, they were experimenting on monkeys.
Yeah, well, experimenting on monkeys, but it doesn't affect all the other animals we see.
Yeah, but it does affect monkeys.
The crow, because it was eating an infected, and just
true.
blood drips from its beak into Mad Eye. By the way, you know Frank in that movie?
Yeah.
He's played by Mad Eye Moody from Harry Potter 4.
Fucking Christ.
Also, Voldemort's in it.
What the fuck?
I know, it's...
Good lord.
Anyway,
so they get captured by the cannibals, and
it's a lot of spike bats and flails for a while,
yes.
then they get kidnapped.
Then there's a halberd.
Yeah. They get kidnapped.
Yeah.
And then...
we meet Soul
and his gimp.
Yeah, and the tattoo face girl.
Yes, she is probably one of my favorite characters.
Pretty cool, actually.
Movie. She's pretty awesome.
I want her to be in a Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, she looked fitting for it.
Or at least her body in the background.
I mean, at the very least, make her an alternate costume for, like...
Oh, hell no, no one knows that.
Melina.
Melina? No, not Melina. I would say, Sarah. Because, she's a part of, like, some sort of fucked up clan, too. Sarah's, like, from, Kung Lao. Whatever the fuck that point. She looks like a Mortal Kombat character.
Girl with the wings.
That bitch. Anyways.
Looks like some teenage girl's OC.
So, after that, they're torturing fucking
as opposed to Scorpion, who looks like some teenage boy's OC.
Shut your mouth.
It's true.
Talk to Ed Boon about that shit.
He'll fuck you up.
Hey, we came up with this really cool ninja design. Let's use it 5 more fucking times.
Yes.
So yeah, after they beat the shit out of Femme Pliskin and tell her where you're from, she's like, "Oh, I'm from fucking England." Like, I knew it.
And it's like,
I knew it.
And it's like, we're gonna use you to get through the wall. And then
let's fucking eat someone though.
Yeah, they go to eat someone.
We're gonna eat all your fucking friends.
And then he comes out, and this guy is charismatic as hell. Gio called him the ringmaster of the apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm copywriting that. That's fucking TM.
Because there's, if they send anyone, we're gonna catch them, we're gonna cook them, and we're gonna eat them.
Like legit, it was fucked up.
Just there's dancing, pole dancers. He has a cool coat.
He's spanking the shit out of them. He's dancing around. He's having it up. He's having
there
a
are can dancing men in kilts. It's a fun time.
Yep, everybody loves him. He ends up crowd surfing after this this guy gets fucking cooked.
Yeah, and then people just starts fucking, eating him alive.
And then...
Well, not eating, well, eating him.
Yeah, eating him cooked.
Yeah. And then a guy ends up, like, bringing Snake Plissken a little bit of meat.
If you're hungry, have some of your friend.
Yeah. You're hungry. Here, try it.
That's what that's a callback to.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like,
Well, I didn't realize because you fuckers went away for like 2 hours in between.
Oh, come on. I remembered it still.
You have notes.
I still remembered it.
So
I didn't even write that before.
She escapes and rescues the other two.
Yeah.
No, the other two rescue her, basically.
Yeah.
They free the girl, who turns out to be... No, this is a different girl.
They end up killing Tattoo Face girl.
Yeah, they have a sword fight, and she cuts off her head.
Decapitates her.
They free another girl who ends up being Saul's sister.
Yep.
And then they escape in one of the...
Via
train. While being chased by foot people and guys with dirt bikes with pirate skeletons tied to the front.
And they all died. Half of them died.
Half of them die.
Yeah.
One dude got
Saul punches a guy in the fucking head because he's so pissed because he missed him.
And then that's all from them for a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we are in a forest.
And then go to Excalibur, and that's when Jill lost
then
it.
Then the Black Knight rides in with a spear.
I am the guardian of Leonidas.
Yeah.
And that's when Jill was like, what the fuck's the night doing here?
I was like, okay, this is so nothing. They have like futuristic guns and fucking like cyber eyes and I just could not understand why the fuck there were knights on horseback.
Because it's Scotland.
Scotland has that knights and islanders.
So a few of them get killed. And
one dude get killed.
One dude who just joined the party gets killed. And then they take them to the castle of Lord.
2 days for retirement.
They take him to the castle of King Alex the Large.
Yes,
where we see a stained glass window of a biohazard symbol,
which we want.
Which,
now.
by the way, a tattoo of which is also on Saul's back.
Yeah,
it's all hazardous in this fucking world.
And Malcolm McDowell is a medieval king living in an actual tour in I think Castle Edinburgh.
Yeah,
and
that's it. The end of the movie.
They end up forcing them into gladiatorial combat.
But first, it's like, so let me guess. So what? Well, the Reaper virus is back, and we want the cure. There is no cure. There's they just natural selection themselves.
Yeah, they bullshit around the fact that there might be a cure or might not be a cure
because they're from the old times when science doesn't work.
Back and forth.
So they basically decide that because the Malcolm McDowell's group, his name is Kane, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Kane's group kind of did if you've seen the Omega Man, they do the thing the family does. They're like, you know what? This mess is because of technology. Fuck technology.
We're going back to the fucking Middle Ages.
Well, we're gonna shit in the streets and fuck each other.
No, not even. We're gonna fucking piss in pots and shit in the streets.
Yeah, that's not gonna bring back the virus.
And then shit in the pots and piss in the streets.
And fuck our sinners.
And fuck people in their eyes.
So they're sent
Your first snake was kicked.
So they're sent to, as you said, they're sent to gladiatorial combat. He apparently is Cain is the father of Saul and the woman. He has the woman tortured
for some fucking reason because he's retarded.
He gets his daughter tortured.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know you anymore, and then he's like, come back to me, daughter.
His murder boner go
then
off.
They fight the Black Knight, who has a flail.
Yep.
And unlike Sir Gawain, he uses his flail very well.
Very well, actually.
But he gets killed. Everyone gets killed, and then they escape.
Yeah.
Through a tunnel. To find a Porsche.
Yeah, they find piles of a bunch of confiscated.
They find a Porsche in a box.
No. They went to a warehouse. It
was the warehouse with the tunnel because they turned on the light.
Yeah, it was under some bullshit with a bunch of old trinkets.
Basically, it was the DM needs you to have these items to be able to complete adventure.
Yeah, here, take this fucking Audi.
Here you are. Here's your plot armor.
Here's an Audi. Here's a GPS.
Here's plot armor. Here's plot sword. Here's plot stuff. Have fucking fun, peace.
Here's a fucking Lamborghini Gallardo.
and here's a GPS.
So they escape through. The Knights never show up again.
Yeah, because they killed the black guy.
Because they can't keep up with their car.
Yeah.
And they killed the black guy.
And when they're on the road, they send a thing to be tracked in London.
Do you want your prize?
Oh, by the way, London's fucked.
Oh, hella fucked.
Yo.
An infected
Proper fucked.
An infected gets
right fucked.
An infected gets to where the prime minister's hiding and gets blood on him. And we realize that because he cuts off a hand and an eye to use to get through the retinal and palm scanners. And we realize, should those things probably be able to tell if the person using them is alive or not?
Tracking.
The answer is 20. It's 2035. The answer is fuck no.
Of course.
Not yet.
They have more important things to worry about.
So they send a chopper to go pick up Eden St. Clair, but before that, we get Road Warriors.
Oh my god.
Also, Saul's duct taped his girlfriend's head back on.
Oh, that was beautiful. He was like...
And chains his gimp to the front of this motorcycle.
Not even his own car. Just
like someone else's motorcycle.
Yeah.
Because his gimp loves pain.
Yep.
Then there's a big road chase. The headless chick gets shot in the head with a crossbow.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. And then her head rolls off.
And then there's a slingshot that shoots buzzsaws.
Oh yeah.
A bus ends up pulls up sideways.
A battle bus.
Yeah, opens up the side doors, and they've just got fucking like circular saws
and
in
flamethrowers.
Yeah, circular saws in like little like throwing
shots.
Machines. With like fucking
flamethrowers and guys like waiting for them and shit.
I understand them inventing a machine specifically to throw buzzsaws.
Yeah.
It's the apocalypse. There's fuck all else to do.
Seriously.
And as they're throwing saws at them, Soul is on the top of their fucking
just also
car.
screaming like they're like, I regret deciding to make this thing.
Why did I choose? Why? I could have left them alone.
And like smart main characters, they drive through the fucking bus.
And we cheered. Because there's a big explosion.
And Saul's head ends up, getting like just blown the fuck up and flies towards the camera. And everyone in the 3D front row of the theater went, ah!
Dude, look at the fucking bar.
And so they get rescued by the helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
They tell them the girl's
The new
secure.
Prime Minister says, well, we're not going
to...
to...
Oh, yeah, the old Prime Minister shoots himself in the head.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
He's like, we're going to let... The weasel. They take the doctor and they take Dr. Man and the
Cure Lady,
the girl who's immune, so they're gonna use her blood for science.
Dr. Man and Cure Girl.
They take her in the helicopter. They take her in the helicopter, and because they're stupid, they let their hostages stand near the minigun.
Yep.
Yo.
Dr. Man berates Eden St. Clair. It's like, oh, this is just a job to you, and it's like. Yeah, I'm Snake Plissken. Obviously, it's just a job to me.
Yeah, and he's like, well, it's a good thing we got this cure. It was quite the job, wasn't it? It's like we will end up waiting for the flesh to eat away at the tissue a little bit more.
The virus will eat the dead tissue.
Yeah, will eat the tissue, the dead tissue a little bit more, and then we present a cure. And all the while she's like
filming it with her eye.
Yeah, she's like rolling her fucking head like one of those old timey cameras, and she's going, yes, go on.
Keep saying it's okay, dumb motherfucker. It's not like I'm recording it.
Guess what, motherfucker? You're on candid camera.
But she submits that to the authorities.
Mario.
He gets fucked over.
Mama Luigi.
She goes to visit her parents' house in Edinburgh, in Glasgow, and then then she's kind of sad. She doesn't go back to the city, but she does see Bob Hoskins again.
Yeah,
and then she goes with Saul's head back to the other apocalypse weirdos.
Yeah, not before she broadcasts what she recorded on live television,
and she basically,
and then he's like, fucking.
He doesn't emote that much. He just looked. He doesn't emote at all.
You can see the little man in his head though, going like, "Got this son of fucking whore mother bitch, fuck
no."
Come and get shot in the apples. If you've got the apples.
But then he's like, he says like.
And then she drops Saul's head in front of the fiends. I'm calling them the fiends because they look like the fiends from Fallout. And just, hungry? Try a piece of your friend. And then they cheer, and it's presumed that she's going to lead them across the wall to slaughter everyone.
More than likely.
Fuck everyone.
And that's Doomsday.
That was Doomsday. This movie is amazing. It's so over the top stupid.
I almost wish it was a little more focused. Because if it was a bit more focused, they would have they would really have like something.
Should have been a video game, like Merrick said.
Like a serious look at like a dystopia and like apocalyptic.
Oh, we have enough of those.
We have enough of that shit.
Yeah, I know. We
already have Soylent Green. We already have I Am Legend. We don't need more serious shit.
Omega Man.
No, the Omega Man is different.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, intelligent monsters and shit,
Fucking, that one serious one with the Australian movie there.
Mad Max?
No, the serious one with
shit, my
where,
bad.
like, a guy ends up finding a little girl near the end of the world with, like, a fucking asteroid coming. I forget exactly what it's called.
What the fuck is that called?
I think it's called, These Final Hours. Yeah, I think, that's what it's called, I think.
Shit,
those Final Hours. It's a very serious take on the end of the world. He ends up seeing this girl about to get raped, and he ends up saving her, and she's just trying to find her brother before the end, before they end up getting wiped out by this asteroid. Yeah. And they end up basically going around, and he ends up protecting her the whole way. It's a very serious movie.
Oh fuck.
But we do have serious ones. I'm kind of glad this one was very clown shoes.
Oh, it was fucking stupid but beautiful.
Last time I was watching this, I just remember getting very tired after they get off the train.
And I remember watching this and I think me and Merrick watched this too, but
I stopped.
That never happened.
Yeah, no, I stopped paying attention though after
on the Polar.
How the hell did I must have seen this somewhere.
I must have told you about it. And dude, you have to watch this movie. It's fucking awesome.
And I'm like, sure. And then I was super high, probably. Fuck. But anyways, I'd give this fucking 4 Saul heads out of 5. It was really stupid, but I kind of had fun with it.
Yep. How about you?
I give this I'll give this 7 tattoo girls out of a total.
Oh no! Wait, I can't.
You can't change your score.
No! Wait! No! Here's what I say.
7 tattoo girls.
Three heads. 3 heads of tattoo girls.
So that's 15.
Out of 5 heads of Sauls.
Oh come on! I'm using tattoo girls.
Oh dude, but that sounds good though.
Yeah, you are. This is the
but
thing.
Both of their heads are fucking off.
But you use you do your thing, then you're done.
Okay, I'll give this 7 tattoo girls out of a total of 10 Saul and tattoo girls' heads just being pushed together now kiss like fucking dolls.
I kind of wish that's one scene I would have added to the movie.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is something I would have added. The Gimp doesn't die, and you just see him changing the thing
a bit burned
with the girl's head and Saul's head and making them kiss.
I would yes. And he's half burnt a bit, and he's like.
Yeah, out of 20 black men being Boromir.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the black guy does die like Boromir from Archer.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Slow motion being shot from the back with bows and arrows.
And we were thinking that maybe there's going to be a bullet to the back of his head, going through his head, but
several shots were just straight up plucked from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
They looked at that Peter Jackson.
They're riding across the field.
Yeah.
The mountain and shit.
I have to give it my score.
They looked at Tolkien and were like, can we take
I'm going
these?
to give this
yeah.
a full 7 Black Knight badass welded together armor King's Executioners out of 10 exploding rabbits.
Holy shit.
The exploding rabbit got me.
Oh yeah, it did actually. I was like, what the fuck? And then you had to repeat it twice.
Out of 6 Guardians of Leonidas.
This is my theory with why they did the exploding bunny. One of the prop guys got bored and decided to fill a taxidermy rabbit with fake blood.
Yep.
And they figured they have to do something with it.
Exploding rabbits out of piss and vinegar.
So this has been the 90th episode of Mindbreakers.
Holy fuck!
This was a fun one.
More stuff's going on. There's more stuff being added to the cover cycle and real potential after this one.
Oh yeah.
Horrible things.
Beautiful things.
Nasty motherfuckers.
Horrible things, beautiful things. We have such angels to some, demons to others. We have such sights to show you.
Are you a god?
See them all.
Are you God-fearing men, audience?
Such a strange phrase. I thought of God as a teacher, as a bringer of light, wisdom, and understanding. No, I think what you really are afraid of is us. Us and our films. Oh, God.
Headless people flying towards your screen. That's what you're really scared of.
Anyways.
This has been one hell of a ride.
We're gonna cook them! We're gonna eat them!
No. We're gonna catch them! We're gonna cook them!
And we're gonna eat them!
Yay!
We're gonna buy them, we're gonna open them, and we're gonna watch them!
We're gonna find them, we're gonna watch them, we're gonna hit them with an axe!
Yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace, guys.